Good evening. My name is Brian Wunderlich, and I have the good fortune of being principal here at Neenah High School. Tonight, we are here for the 32nd year of awards recognition and the third annual John P. Mulroy Senior Awards Program. This evening carries a rich tradition of honoring some of the brightest and most successful students who have academically excelled in the classroom and on the athletic arena. This program is an expression of the passion of excellence that our students and community hold for education. It also serves as a dedication to a high school counselor who for many years spent countless hours counseling, advising Neenah High School students, and coordinating this award program. It was John P. Mulroy's vision that an arena be created to celebrate a passion for excellence, and that's what we'll be doing here tonight. Before we begin this ceremony, I would be remiss if I didn't thank 4 people who did a remarkable job in organizing it. So please join me in a second in recognizing our school counselor, Ms. Marcy Bauman, Associate Principal, Mr. Mike O'Neill, Downtown Administrator, Mr. John Yoke, and Mrs. Pam Buss for the countless hours they put into putting tonight's program on. It obviously takes countless hours to bring a program like this together. We want to thank you in advance for sitting through what might be a relatively long program tonight. A number of students will be recognized for their amazing work. At the conclusion of the program tonight, a complete program with the award winners' names will be available in the lobby for our scrapbookers or just people who want to have a keepsake for tonight. Please remember to grab one on your way out. So let's get started. Our first presenters tonight to present the Ann L. Dobbins Memorial Nursing Scholarship are Mr. Rich Frost and Mr. John Dobbins.
Good evening. I'm Richard Frost, math teacher, varsity softball coach here at Neenah High School. It's my pleasure to have the opportunity to give out 4 different awards this evening. The first award that I'll be giving is the Ann Dobbins Memorial Nursing Scholarship. Joining me tonight to present this award is her husband and current softball coach, John Dobbins. In the fall of 2007, Ann Dobbins lost her battle with cancer. Ann had many passions in her life, her family, community, and serving NJSD. As a public health nurse, she dedicated countless hours to the students of our elementary schools and to the Neenah staff. Ann's obituary included this quote: "Some people come into our lives and quickly go. Some stay for a while and leave footprints on our hearts, and we are never the same." This year's scholarship is being awarded to a young lady who has done just this. She has gone above and beyond, not only here at NHS with the launch program, but also with Brigade. She has proven not only to be a fantastic leader, but is also a person who cares about those around her. She has a cheery disposition that makes others want to follow her. This year, the $1,000 Ann Dobbins Memorial Nursing Scholarship is awarded to Haley Knackers. The second award is the Norma M. Mayer Scholarship. It's presented annually through the generosity of Muriel Speck in memory of her deceased mother, Norma Mayer. Norma Mayer was a salutatorian of the Neenah High School class of 1919. She truly recognized the value of education. The scholarship is to be awarded annually to a Neenah High School student who has excelled in physics and or mathematics, regardless of financial need. Over the past 4 years, this year's recipient has clearly gone above and beyond in both of these areas. He is a student that has not only worked hard at his own skills, but he is also well known to be there to help anyone who needs help in any of their classes. The $500 scholarship of Norma H. Mayer Scholarship goes to Thomas Haymeister. Third award. In the spring of 1995, Neenah High School lost a good friend and an outstanding teacher. Mr. Robert Radke passed away after a long battle with cancer. Mr. Radke had been a mathematics teacher at Neenah High School for 23 years and was greatly admired and respected by everyone. After his death, the students and staff of this school initiated this scholarship in his memory. This scholarship is presented to a senior who has gone above and beyond to reach their full potential in mathematics. The recipient this year is a student who has worked hard in all of his classes here at Neenah High School. The teacher who recommended our recipient this year stated that he has always gone above and beyond to learn the material that was taught in their class. I have also had the opportunity to teach this student, and I totally agree with this statement. The $500 Robert Radke Scholarship is awarded to Nicholas Melkor. Final award is the Mathematics Outstanding Math Student of the Year. This year, it's awarded to a student who has gone above and beyond and excelled in the classroom for 4 years here at Neenah High School. This year, there are 2 candidates that stand out above everyone here at Neenah High School. These 2 gentlemen finished first and second overall in the Fox Valley Math League individual scoring and helped lead the team to a second place finish. They both qualified for the American Invitational Mathematics exam, which was a 15-question, 3-hour test after succeeding on a 25-question, 75-minute test. They were also both named to the All-State First Team after competing in the Wisconsin State Mathematics Contest. This year, the Mathematics Department is pleased to present the Outstanding Math Students Award to Calvin Baumgartner and Thomas Haymeister. There's one more award that I would like to recognize Thomas for, since I have him up here on stage, because he would not want me to do this. But over the past 4 years, Thomas has participated in what is called the Math Talent Search through the University of Wisconsin-Madison. He writes up these long proofs 5 times a year and then qualifies to take a scholarship test. And he's done this religiously for the last 3 years and again this year. And got done with the scholarship test this year and said, I don't know. All of a sudden one day I got a text and said he got it. And Thomas has earned a $24,000 scholarship to the University of Wisconsin-Madison for his work with that. It's called the Van Vleck Scholarship. It's a $3,000 a semester, which totals to $24,000, which is an amazing achievement for him. So congratulations.
And I'm the K through 12 art department chairman here at Neenah Joint School District. And I'm here to announce the winners of the David Keeker Art Award. This award is given to students who excel in 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional art from freshman through senior year. This year we had 2 winners, Sarah Olson, who couldn't be with us this evening, and Emma Geyer. Emma,
I'm Myra DeVette, and I'm here representing the Family and Consumer Sciences Department. I have the pleasure of acknowledging 2 students this evening for their interest and outstanding performance in our Family and Consumer Science courses. First to be recognized is a young man that has excelled in the health careers pathway within our department. Not only has he achieved a high academic standing in the health careers and certified nursing assistant courses, but he has consistently demonstrated strong character and leadership abilities. Although a serious student, he has also had the ability to lighten the atmosphere with his sense of humor. The care by which he performs his duties in a clinical setting with patients has also been noted and appreciated. Please join me in congratulating Connor Novice for his diligent efforts and achievements. Secondly, we would like to recognize a young woman that has been a great asset to our department this year. She has worked as our department assistant, providing much needed help with a variety of tasks. No doubt she has made enough photocopies, washed enough dishes, folded enough laundry, and filed enough folders to last a lifetime. And she has completed all of these tasks with a never-ending smile. She has shown a sincere interest in the culinary arts and has excelled in her performance not only academically, but in her initiative and willingness to go the extra mile. It's my pleasure to present this award for outstanding achievement to Joellen Braun.
Good evening, I'm Madame Mayon. I would like to hand out the award for excellence in French to 2 adorable girls that I was lucky enough to teach French to on and off since 7th grade. Last year, I had the pleasure of going to France with both of them. I witnessed their first experience with overseas travel, which was something that both of them had been talking about doing since I met them. What a thrill it was to watch them totally immerse themselves in a new culture as they lived for 1 week with a family they didn't know and with whom they learned to communicate in a language other than English. We discovered so much together. Both of you also participated in hosting our sister school friends here in Neenah, attended French club events, worked diligently in class on a regular basis, and assisted others. Claire Veilleux, if you want to come on up. Your work ethic astounds me. It is truly exceptional. Thank you for being such a dedicated student. I still remember emailing your mom in 8th grade to tell you how great I thought you were. Her response was that she thought so too. Marissa Porn, if you would join us. You have pushed yourself so much in the last 2 years, and I'm so proud of you for that. You have put yourself out there, and you took risks, and you improved and you grew from all of it. I've told you many times this year how impressed I am. After working with you for more than 5 years, I will miss both of you tons, but I know you will go on to do great things. Félicitations, mes élèves superbes.
I'm Sarah Cleveland. I'm an English teacher here at Neenah High School. Each year, the English department recognizes a senior who's shown outstanding achievement in our discipline. This year's award recipient is Joshua Miller. Josh, you can make your way up here, and I'm going to say some nice things about you while you do. Josh's teachers describe him as an avid reader who enjoys all genres and appreciates varied styles of literature. He takes a creative approach to analysis and goes against the status quo in discussions and responses to reading. Josh has also been involved in drama at NHS and is described as being charismatic and possessing a wonderful sense of timing. The English department is presenting Josh with books selected by his teachers and signed by members of our department. Congratulations to Josh on your achievements in English and on your upcoming graduation.
Good evening. My name is Kurt Krieger. I'm the Science Department Chair here at Neenah High School. Each and every year, the Science Department meets and goes through a selection process in selecting the outstanding science student. This young man began his high school science journey actually in middle school. He excelled and began taking high school courses in middle school and proceeded to take numerous high-level courses here at the high school. He has also taken numerous American Chemical Society tests and an AP calc-based physics exam and mechanics exam. This year's outstanding science student is Thomas Haymeister.
Good evening. My name is John Morgan. I have the pleasure this evening to represent the Social Studies Department in recognizing the Social Studies Student of the Year. This year, the recipient of the Social Studies Award is Emma Keel. Emma, if you could come forward. Ms. Keel was one of many deserving students. She was chosen for her demonstrated commitment in academic excellence and civic engagement. In addition to receiving a plaque, she'll receive an American flag that flew over the forward operating base in Kayara West, Iraq in 2007. Congratulations, Emma.
Greetings, students, families, parents, and friends. My name is Dean Dersh, and I'm the the department chair for the Business and Information Technology Department. On behalf of the BIT department, I would like to congratulate all recipients tonight, as well as all the teachers and counselors, parents, and family members who supported them on their journey. It is my honor and privilege to introduce Allison and Madeline Burrow to announce this year's Outstanding Business Students. Typically, this award has gone to one recipient, but this year's nominees were too evenly matched to determine a clear winner. Allison and Madeline.
Good evening. My name is Allison Burrow, and this is my sister Madeline. We are here tonight to present a scholarship on behalf of our brother Ryan. Going into his senior year in the fall of 2004, he was full of life, hopes, dreams, and ambitions just like you. He believed there wasn't anything he couldn't do if he put his mind to it. His goal in life was to obtain a business degree and eventually own his own business. We found out that Ryan had cancer in December that fall. Even though he was given devastating news and his dreams seemed to be in question, he never gave up hope. He was determined to beat the odds. He struggled but went on to graduate with his class of 2005. Unfortunately, he left us in March of 2006. We are proud to be presenting this scholarship to someone with hopes and dreams just like Ryan to help them to achieve their goal. On behalf of our brother, we present the Ryan Burrow Memorial Scholarship for the Outstanding Business Student to Nathan Mulder and Trevor Nelson.
The boys' names will be engraved or are engraved on this plaque, which hangs in the business department. And each of the boys receives an individual plaque as well as certificates, and they share the $500 award.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Mary Pfeiffer, and I'm the superintendent in the Neenah Joint School District. And I have the privilege of awarding 8 students 2 different awards this evening. The first award is for the National Merit Finalist. In the fall of 2012, 1.5 million juniors took the preliminary Scholastic Achievement Test. Across the nation, 15,000 have been chosen as National Merit Finalists. This represents the top 1% of all juniors who took the test. At Neenah High School, we are honored to have 4 top scholars. And these scholars are Calvin Baumgartner, Thomas Haymeister, Laura Rafferty, and Emily Turlep. Would you please come forward? I've asked Laura and Thomas to stay up here to save them a walk. So the next scholarship that we're going to be handing out tonight is the Wisconsin Academic Excellence Higher Education Scholarship. The Wisconsin 1989-91 biennial budget included provisions for establishing the Academic Excellence Scholarship. These scholarships are awarded to those students with the highest cumulative grade point average. In the case of a tie, these students with the most advanced level coursework will receive the scholarship. Neenah is allowed 4 scholarships in our state. The 2014 recipients of Academic Excellence Scholarships are Thomas Haymeister, Kelsey Lobbs, Jennifer Parker, and Laura Rafferty. Please join me on stage.
Good evening. I'm Steve Drager, Assistant District Administrator, and I have the privilege of announcing a number of scholarships this evening. The first of which is the J. Russell Ward and Margaret Ward Scholarship. Mr. and Mrs. Ward were longtime Neenah residents who were very active in the community. J. Russell Ward was widely known in banking circles and retired as chairman of the board of directors of the First National Bank, Neenah, which is now called Associated Bank. Margaret Ward was active in Service Circle, King's Daughters, and the Neenah Menasha Emergency Society. Their will provides that the interest earned from their estate is to be used each year for scholarships to be awarded to deserving high school seniors from Neenah High School and St. Mary Central High School. Neenah High School seniors are indeed fortunate to be able to benefit from the generosity of Mr. and Mrs. Ward. This year, 7 scholarships are being awarded to Neenah High School students. It is with pleasure that I introduce to you and congratulate the J. Russell Ward and Margaret Ward Scholarship recipients. Would the following students please come forward? Bobby Aubrey, Carolyn Boris, Taylor Gilbertson, Mitchell Harder, Jacob Rubricki, Sarah Olson, and Michaela Pillar. Please join me in congratulating these recipients. also pleased to announce the winner of the 2014 Friends of Education Scholarship. This scholarship is made possible by the former Faculty Wives Club. This year's recipient is Logan Maynard. Logan, please come forward. The Rick and Carolyn Carlson Scholarship. This scholarship, established by retired Neenah Superintendent Rick Carlson and his wife Carolyn, was established to support the educational endeavors of a student who desires to pursue a career interest in education. This year's recipient is Bailey LaMarche. Bailey, please come forward for the second scholarship.
And I am very proud to be a member of the Neenah Board of Education. I have the honor this evening to present the 2014 Neenah Board of Education Scholarship recipients. This scholarship was established to encourage students to go on to higher education or become involved with a community service organization. This scholarship is targeted towards students who, during their high school careers, have demonstrated scholarship, integrity, community involvement, personal responsibility, a respect for their peers, and a passion for both learning and the Neenah Joint School District. I am happy to announce that the recipients of the 2014 Neenah Board of Education Scholarship are Haley Branchford and Pachi Lowe. Please welcome.
I'm also pleased to announce the recipient of the Arthur W. Prosek Scholarship. This scholarship is named after Mr. Art Prosek, who was a longtime principal at Spring Road Elementary School. The recipients of this scholarship need to be graduates of Spring Road Elementary School and exemplify the characteristics of scholarship, integrity, and community service. I'm happy to announce that the recipients of the 2014 Arthur W. Prosek Scholarship are Trevor Nelson and Alexandra Vandenberg. Would Trevor and Alexandra please join me on the stage? Clayton, Coolidge, Hoover, Taft, Lakeview, and Roosevelt Elementary Schools PTO scholarships. The PTOs of these 6 elementary schools are again pleased to offer scholarships to these outstanding alumni from their respective elementary schools. These PTO scholarships support and promote education long after students leave elementary school. The scholarships show continued support for student learning. I'm happy to present to you the recipients of these scholarships. I ask that you please hold your applause until all the students are recognized. Clayton Elementary PTO, Emily Turlat. Coolidge Elementary PTO, Connor Navis. The Hoover Taft Elementary PTO, Claire Vallou. Lakeview Elementary PTO, Riley England and Colin Malson. The Roosevelt Elementary PTO, Jamie Binning and Haley Branchford. Please join me in congratulating these students. The William J. Pokel Memorial Scholarship. Bill Pokel will be remembered as an effective educational leader who positively impacted students, families, and community members. Mr. Pokel was an accomplished musician and active in the community theater, so it is only fitting that the William J. Pokel Memorial Scholarship be presented here in Pickard Auditorium. Diligence, honesty, respect, responsibility, and integrity are the words used in the William J. Pokel Memorial Scholarship application. The recipient of this scholarship had to choose one of the words and reflect on how it is applied in their daily life and plans for the future. I'm happy to announce that the recipient of the 2014 William J. Pokel Memorial Scholarship is Abigail Algar. Would you please come forward and on stage for your award?
Good evening. I'm Susan Spanbauer Schmidt, and I started the Florence Spanbauer Teaching Scholarship 11 years ago. Florence Spanbauer was my mother, my mentor, my confidant, the light of my world, and now my guardian angel. As far as I was concerned, my mama walked on water. She loved unconditionally and believed that everyone had something special to give. My father died when I was one of brain cancer. Our mother became a single mom in 1950, which was unheard of at that time. Thank heavens for our mother's education. Mama graduated from Oshkosh Teachers College in 1937. At that time, women didn't graduate from high school, let alone college. Our mother taught us extremely important values in life. She taught us courage, caring, generosity, strength, confidence, integrity, and to always give back by helping others. It is with those values that I have chosen to help you. It is with tremendous pride that I am honored, first of all, and most importantly, to have been Florence's daughter. And secondly, it is with tremendous pride that I give out the Florence Spanbauer Teaching Scholarship to the following two students, Bailey LaMarche and Alexander Strohmeyer. Congratulations to you both, and I hope that you will always remember my beautiful mama.
Good evening. I'm Ron Einerson, and along with my wife Dolores, we're happy to present our 11th annual scholarship. This will be awarded to a student athlete that exemplifies persistence, a positive attitude, strong work ethic, team spirit, and overall strength of character. The person must have a good grade point average and participate in a varsity sport their senior year. Also, a special committee is set up with the athletic director, 2 coaches of boys teams, and 2 coaches of girls team. Each coach individually ranks the applicants. This is then given to Dolores and me. We are deeply impressed with the quality of all the applicants. Our best wishes to all who applied. I'm proud to present to 2 students this year's scholarship, Jenna Butts and Bailey LaMarche.
Zeinert. I am the half of this scholarship that's still here. My wife died in 2002, and as a result of a term insurance policy, $52,000 was available. Among the things she said to me was that I should have a good time with that. Little did she know that I would change the situation and create a nursing scholarship in her name. And so the money was transferred from the insurance company to the community foundation here in Appleton. Part of the problem is that the money principal cannot be touched or taken or withdrawn. I could use a little of that now to put a new roof on my house. But what's awarded as scholarships is the amount of money that the $52,000 earns when it's out being utilized and earning interest in other places. So far, then, the money returned from that kindness has been used for 16 scholarships amounting to $21,500. I wish that the scholarship sum of money might be greater, but there is a limit to the amount of earning that money has been able to achieve. And when I add my half to this situation, the money income should improve. So tonight, I would like to present the scholarship for $1,500 to Kirsten Franklin, please.
Good evening. My name is David Rashid. I'm an attorney in private practice here in Menasha. I'm also this year's treasurer and last year's president of the Winnebago County Bar Association. Unless some of you be mistaken about this, a Bar Association is not a local drinking club. It's an association made up of attorneys, men and women, licensed to practice law in the state of Wisconsin. It's been in existence since the middle of the 19th century, shortly after Wisconsin gained its statehood. And every year, the Winnebago County Bar Association is pleased to present 4 deserving high school senior students in the Valley of 4 different high schools with a modest scholarship designed to encourage a student who is intending to pursue a career in law, whether that be legal assistant or paralegal, law enforcement, or go on and become an attorney. And this year, we are pleased to present this year's scholarship to Ms. Annie Hartley.
Good evening and welcome to Neenah High School. My name is Helen Morrell and I am here along with John O'Brien. Many of you may recognize John O'Brien if any of your children have played baseball in Neenah. Through the years, John has been involved in Neenah baseball for how many years, John? 42 years. It's amazing. John and I are here tonight to present the Matt Morrell Memorial Scholarship Award. Matt was my son, one of 3 boys. Matt attended Neenah's school system and graduated from Neenah High School in 1995. Numbers, as we all know, are an important thing in life. Numbers were important to Matt, especially towards the end of his life. But I'd like to focus on numbers, and let's go back to 19 years ago. 1995 was 19 years ago. Seems like it was yesterday in some respects. Just think, scholarship winners. 19 years ago, most of your moms were expecting you and your dads. How about that? Parents, does it seem like it was just yesterday? Yes, good. Before we get into presenting our awards tonight, this is the 6th annual scholarship award that we are giving in Matt's memory. Matt was always one who liked to shake things up and do it a little different, and I think he inherited that from me. So we're going to shake things up a little bit tonight, get you out of your seats. It's early in the program, maybe halfway through you'll be thinking, boy, she should have done this at this time. But I'm going to ask all of the students who are here receiving awards tonight, if you would please stand up. Now I'd like to ask everyone in the audience to take a look around. Do you recognize your children? Do you remember 19 years ago? Your visions for your students, your children? Look at them today. Look what they've accomplished. Now I'd like to ask all of the parents. First of all, wait, before we do that, let's give everybody a round of applause. Congratulations, students. Keep up the good work. Now let's ask the parents, and if we have any grandparents in the audience, to please stand up as well. Yep, students stay standing, please. This is awesome. Now everybody take a look around. And I bet you will recognize people who have helped your students through the years, teachers, neighbors, friends, employers. It's amazing how lives are intertwined and how many people you come in contact with every day. So right now, because I no longer can hug my son, I would like to have each of you hug your children, your grandchildren, your parents, and say thank you. And please give them a hug that they will remember for the rest of their lives. I have to tell you a funny story while you're doing that. Last year was the first time that, as I've done this for 6 years now, you learn a little bit as you do it each year and think, oh, I should have done this and I wish I would have done that. Anyway, last year was the first year that I asked the students' parents and grandparents to all stand and share a hug that you'll take with forever. And however, I just asked the students and the parents. And after the program, I was in the ladies' room, and a grandmother came up to me and said, "You forgot the grandparents. We're part of their lives too." And being a grandmother, I know that. So anyway, congratulations to all of you, because it takes everyone to get where all of you have gotten. So now let's get into our awards tonight. I'm going to let John O'Brien share some of his thoughts about Matthew. John is going to be taking over for me in giving out our scholarships from here on out. And just a bit of history, and I'll do it really quick. The Matt Morrell Memorial Scholarship Award was started by the class president of the 1995 class. He was a good buddy of Matthew's, and he was also class president in 1995. Matthew passed away in 2006. He died of leukemia. And it was the following year that Ryan Krafke called me up and said, "Helen, I've come up with an idea how we can remember Matt." And Ryan explained to me that we were going to do a scholarship at Neenah High School. He had contacted the administrators here. It was all approved. He just needed our approval. I said, "Ryan, it's a great idea. It's a great way to remember Matt, because he was all about academics and athletics, helping others and serving in the community." But I said, "Unfortunately, we don't have the funds to fund it." And he said, "Don't worry, I've got that planned." And so for the last 7 years, we have held an annual Matt Morrell Memorial Scholarship Golf Outing, which helps to fund the awards we are giving tonight. So I'm gonna let John talk just for a minute, and you can take as long as you want.
No, I'll make this sweet and short. When I met Matt when he was 9 years old, he was a little fire plug. He tested me really bad. And I had a son that wouldn't say a word. And them two hit it off. I had Matt in my house more than I had my own son. And he tested me. But I'm gonna let this get real quick. I'm gonna say, Matt taught me what life was all about. He taught me courage. He taught me discipline. And he taught me character. He was a character, but he had character. He was a loving person. And that's what really struck me. He reminded me of what I wanted to be when I grew up. And I never made it. Most people
if they do know me, know I don't say many words without 4 letters. And I'm not proud of that, but I'm a fire pro. And Matt is a fire pro. And he taught me more than any other person on this earth. And I thank him for it. I'm humbled and honored to be included in his name. You would love Matt. I love Matt. I love all the kids I have in baseball, even the ones that got my hair the way it is. But it's worth it. Your children are worth it, like Helen says. Hug them, love them, care for them. And another thing, I try to say, listen to them because they are smart. And that's all I can say. Matt would say, you're right, coach. Let's go out and take a couple more swings. And I'd go. And I want to say thank you very much. And congratulations to all the recipients. You are grown adults with a drive, and I am jealous. I wish I had that drive. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we're going to get moving, and I apologize for taking time, but Matt deserves it, and I'm not going to be here next year, so you have to suffer with me. While Matthew was going on his journey through his illness, he suffered for 4 years. And he started out, he was diagnosed with juvenile diabetes, type 1 diabetes. He then was diagnosed with childhood cirrhosis of the liver. And then, after he completed his 6-month period where a person has to be not consume any alcohol to have a liver transplant, he had completed that, and on the that 6-month day, he went to Milwaukee to Frederick Hospital, learned that he had been placed on the liver transplant list, and then he stopped in Oshkosh on his way back for an appointment where he was informed he had leukemia. So he never got a chance for that liver transplant, and he suffered and died with leukemia. While he was, after his transplant, which he had from his twin brother, Matthew wrote his journey on Caring Bridge, and he has a site still on Caring Bridge. But it was such a powerful site that he was approached by a publisher, and his journey is in his book, Leukemia in Key Lime Pie. And each one of our scholarship award winners tonight will be receiving a book as well as a wristband from the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And we hope that you will wear your wristbands in memory and honor of Matt, and we hope that you will get to know him through his book. So I promise that's it. We're going to get going. We are honored by the success of the community, the businesses, the individuals in Neenah, as well as surrounding communities, to have a scholarship fund built up in the last 7 years that will allow us to give away a $1,000 scholarship each year indefinitely. I would like to say thank you to anyone who has contributed, or your company has contributed, or perhaps you even know someone or have participated in the event yourself. With that, we generally give 1 scholarship away each year. But because of these amazing students that we received applications from this year, we received 7 applicants who all deserve the scholarship. It was such a difficult decision. The scholarship committee took each application, discussed, and had to make decisions. We would like to honor tonight with a $1,000 scholarship award to Miss Jessica Lobbs. Jessica, would you join us on stage? Congratulations. We'd like you to stay on stage if you would. In addition to Jessica, we have 3 additional scholarships that we are going to present this evening. Each of the other 3 scholarships will be in the amount of $500. So I would like to ask Thomas Hammeister, Jennifer Parker, and Jessica Parker to please join us on stage. We know what it's like to have the 3 girls are friends. They've participated in cross country and track and know each other very well. And I've been told, pick it up. Pick up the pace. That's usually what I say when I'm driving on the road. Come on, pal, pick up the pace. So I'd like to congratulate all 4 of these award winners this evening and thank the community and the wonderful school that you have in Neenah. Thank you very much.
Good evening. I am Jan Sarnicki from the Neenah Public Library Board of Trustees. Francis Sawyer Hefty was a longtime resident of Neenah who established a trust to benefit the Neenah Public Library should the decision ever be made to build a branch library. Until then, funds generated by the trust are to be used to provide college scholarships for graduating seniors. To qualify for this scholarship, students must reside in either the Neenah or Menasha Joint School Districts and have a 3.75 grade point average. Selection is based on academic excellence, character, and desire for further education. Since its inception, the Hefty Scholarships have awarded over 500 scholarships, totaling over $1 million. On behalf of the Francis Sawyer Hefty Scholarship Committee, I'm pleased to present this year's awards to the following 10 people. The award is for $10,000. If they would please come up to the stage. Charlotte Burton, Jenna Butts, Kelly Casey, Thomas Hammeister, Luke Nelson, Trevor Nelson, Biak Parr, Jennifer Rechtenwald, Sophia Szymanski, Claire Ballou.
My name is Ruth Manzukani and I represent the Neenah Menasha Optimists. I'm here today to honor Nancy Romero for her accomplishments and want to give her an award for $1,000.
Hi, my name is Deb Garby. I'm the advisor of Key Club here at Neenah High School. On behalf of the Neenah Menasha Roundtable Kiwanis, they have asked me to present 2 scholarships tonight. The first one scholarship is being presented to someone who has really taken our club to a new level. In his junior year, he made a goal of becoming Lieutenant Governor, and he did just that. The first Neenah Menasha Roundtable Kiwanis scholarship goes to Connor Novice. The second scholarship goes to someone who had a goal of bringing the Hershey Track and Field event to the Neenah community. She helped organize a wonderful event for elementary age children. The second Neenah Menasha Roundtable Kiwanis scholarship goes to Laura Rafferty.
Thank you for the opportunity to recognize our high school seniors this evening. I'm Dave Kohlmeyer, past president and current secretary of the Neenah Rotary Foundation. The Neenah Rotary Foundation was founded in the mid-1960s as a vehicle to provide tax-exempt contributions to fund educational opportunities for local students. The initial funding, ironically, for the foundation was provided by the proceeds of Broadway-type shows that were held here in Pickard Auditorium. In addition to recognizing the students for their academic accomplishments, many of the scholarships being awarded this evening are in honor of longtime past Rotarians who exemplified the Rotary ideal of service above self. The first of the scholarships this evening are being awarded as the Neenah Rotary Club Technical Scholarships. This year they are awarded to Annabelle Lott and Logan Maynard. The next scholarship I'll be awarding is the Neenah Rotary Club Scholarship to Jennifer Rechtenwald. The next awards on behalf of our club are in honor of former Rotarian, many of whom I'm sure you know, Jack Casper. Jack was longtime executive director of the Boys and Girls Brigade here in Neenah. Our recipients this year, as in past years, truly do exemplify service within the community and within the school. And I can honestly say, being on the panel that selected these students, they're all very deserving. This year's recipients are Kirsten Franklin, Luke Nelson, Sophia Samansky, and Alex Zipke. The next award I'll be presenting is in honor of the past Rotarian, Dan Johnson. Dan was a research chemist with Kimberly Clark for a number of years, and his passion was making sure that we were able to give out scholarships every year through the foundation. He accomplished that passion through his generous donations to the Rotary Foundation. This year's recipient is Jenna Butts. The final award I'd like to present this evening is the Neenah Rotary Club Scholarship, which is a 4-year renewable scholarship for a graduating senior. This year's recipient is Luke Nelson. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is John Yoke, and I work in the business department at district office. I have the honor tonight to present the Laura Jane and Harley Loker Scholarship. This scholarship was established, excuse me, to honor the life's work of Laura Jane Loker in education and her pioneering role in teaching ESL, and to Harley Loker for offering and encouraging participation in sports as a path to physical health, teamwork skills, leadership abilities, and to both of their extensive contributions to a variety of Neenah High School activities and organizations for over 50 years. I am honored to present this scholarship to Jessica Lobbs. Jessica, would you please come forward?
behalf of the Lions Club. Sorry I don't have my speech, my dog ate it. Anyways, our criteria for the scholarship is pretty simple. We have to have a person going into social studies or special education. Also, they have to have a grade point average, as well as some community work. Now, the recipient this year had done tons and tons of community work. As a matter of fact, she used to be on my camera team at Christ the Rock Community Church. With that, I would like to ask Ashley Vessel to come forward, please. And she'll be receiving the Thomas E. Thorson Memorial Scholarship Award of $1,000. And I want to thank all of you for paying for it, because every time you guys buy a hot dog from us, or a cheeseburger, or a brat, or something like that,
Hello, my name is Joe Clayton. Just over 45 years ago, my wife and I were blessed with a son with special needs. Blessed because he has been able to affect our lives in a way that's a very unusual way, very seriously. He's able to help the community. And so in his name, we decided to set up a $1,500 scholarship. During the selection process, we chose Jamie Binning to receive the $1,500 scholarship. In addition, due to we know what it's like to have life throw you curves, we could not make up our minds. We also offered an identical $1,500 scholarship to Alicia Harwood. Alicia, would you join us?
Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Good? Yeah? Okay, clapping. Money, scholarships, yeah. Academic excellence, leadership, it's good stuff. Well, my name is Marcus Lutz, and I have the privilege of presenting the Bemis Company Foundation Scholarship. I work within the human resources function of Bemis. While I introduce the company and the scholarship in a little more detail, I'd like to ask Kelly Casey to please come on up. For those who may not be familiar with Bemis Company, we are a multinational company and a major supplier of flexible packaging used by leading food, consumer products, medical, and pharmaceutical companies worldwide. Bemis also supplies pressure-sensitive adhesive coated materials globally to label, signage, medical, and graphics company. We serve customers around the globe and have 68 facilities in 11 countries. Our corporate headquarters are located right here in Neenah, Wisconsin, and the hub of our most dense manufacturing base in the globe. The Bemis Company Foundation Scholarship is a 4-year renewable scholarship funded by our foundation. The selection process is managed by the outside firm Scholarship Management Services. The awards are granted to the children of Bemis employees based on a specific set of criteria. The recipients are selected on the basis of academic record, demonstrated leadership, and participation in school and community activities. This year, 265 students applied for the Bemis Company Foundation Scholarship, and 51 scholarships were awarded across the United States. Good for you. This evening, I have the honor of recognizing Kelly with Neenah High School, of course. And I just ask that you please join me in recognizing her for achievement.
Good evening, I'm Kim Margraf, Director of the Herb Cole Educational Foundation, and I'm delighted to be here this evening to award a $1,000 Excellence Scholarship to Sophia Szymanski. Herb Cole established this scholarship as a way to give back to education, which he believes made all the difference in his life. His parents were immigrants to the United States. They came with no money and no education, but they saw to it that their children were educated in public schools in Milwaukee and at the University of Wisconsin in Madison. And through education, Herb Cole has led a very successful life, and so he's choosing to give back. Sophia competed among 700 students who applied for this scholarship statewide, and she is one of 100 top students in the state who did receive the scholarship. She's being recognized for her academic achievements, her outstanding leadership, citizenship, community service, and integrity. And we're delighted to recognize her this evening. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jessica Stretch, and I work with Community First Credit Union. Community First is one of 11 credit unions that make up the Fox Cities chapter of credit unions. Every year, the chapter awards 3 $1,000 scholarships to graduating seniors in the Fox Valley. To qualify for the scholarship, the students are required to write an essay answering a financial question, submit a paragraph on a community project that they have participated in, and be a member of a local credit union. This year we received well over 140 applications for our scholarships. Tonight I would like to award one of our 3 $1,000 scholarships to Taylor Sell.
Good evening. I'm Carol Wilhelm, and tonight I have the distinct pleasure of awarding 2 scholarships to 2 very deserving seniors. The Helen Rose Sharapla and David Brian Sharapla Scholarship is a scholarship that was created through the Educational Foundation of Neenah. I know that many of you here in the audience are generous contributors to our endowment fund, and we thank you for that. Some of the criteria a Neenah High School student must have to receive this scholarship are: they are currently involved in improving local government and answering an essay question about how they would encourage citizens to participate in local government. This year's recipient for the scholarship is Nathan Cho. Would Nathan please come forward? As you heard earlier, the Russell and Margaret Ward family was a very well-known family in this community. Margaret Ward was a member of the Neenah Menasha Service Circle of the International Order of the King's Daughters and Sons. She died in 1986 and gave a large gift to us. We created a scholarship in her name for our 3 local high schools. The staff of Neenah High School, with our criteria, has awarded this scholarship to my grandson, Hunter Alderton, and we honor him for his interest in learning, community involvement, and his commitment to enhancing all parts of his life experiences.
Good evening. I'm Jim Lionry from the Larson Winchester Lions Club. We're going to present a scholarship tonight for a total of about $1,500. Caroline Boris, would you please come up here?
Hi, my name is Crystal Soderman, and I'm here today from YouthGo to present an award to 3 hardworking individuals who we're excited to see graduating this year. Since 2008, YouthGo has had the opportunity to award scholarships through the generosity of a local family foundation. YouthGo's continuing education scholarships are awarded to YouthGo participants who are regular participants at the center during their middle school or high school years, who attribute some of their growth and successes to being involved with YouthGo, and who have plans to continue their education after graduating high school. All of our individuals received $1,000 scholarships at our annual award ceremony this past March. They have made impacts on the lives of all of us at YouthGo, and we are excited to see where life takes them next. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to recognize and honor James Evers, Jacob Muthig, and Alex Stewart as the 2014 recipients of the YouthGo Continuing Education Scholarship.
Good evening again. I now have the honor to present the Wisconsin Masonic Foundation Scholarship. Our presenter could not make it tonight, so I'm filling in. I ask that Mr. Benjamin Matthews please come forward.
Good evening. My name is Pete Brengos. Last year, I set up a scholarship fund to honor my parents, Raymond and Mary Brengos. They appreciated the value of higher education and encouraged their children to pursue further education to attain their goals in life. The purpose of the fund is to honor their memory and to assist other young people in achieving their goals through education. This year, we'll be awarding the second scholarship in a tradition that I hope will continue as long as there is a Neenah High School. We have elected to have the high school scholarship committee make the selection, and they have made their choice. This year's recipient of the Raymond and Mary Brengos Memorial Scholarship is Abigail Argall. Abby will be attending UW La Crosse in the fall, majoring in health and sciences, intending to go on to study one day to become a physician's assistant. While at Neenah, she's been active in the Launch program and also the DECA program, and I think she was an excellent choice to receive the scholarship. So I'm very pleased to present this year's scholarship to Abigail Argall. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Jim Olson, and I'm here to present the Warren Schutnick Scholarship. Warren Schutnick was a distinguished social studies teacher here in the late 50s, 60s, and 70s. Schutnick was recognized by many organizations for his contributions to the community, the educational system, and the students he nurtured. He was recognized for his dedication to his profession by both national and state organizations, being chosen the Wisconsin Teacher of the Year, and also being the recipient of the prestigious Valley Forge Freedom Foundation Award for Teaching Excellence. He not only challenged his students academically, but as a committed social activist, he also challenged the students in many of the social movements of his time, those being the civil rights movement, the environmental movement, the women's movement, and the war in Vietnam. A group of his former students has chosen to memorialize his educational legacy by establishing this scholarship. This year's recipient of a $3,000 scholarship is awarded to Alexandria Strollmeyer, who has distinguished herself academically and is going to be attending the University of Wisconsin Green Bay. We're excited about her as a recipient of our award. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Charles Butzloff, and tonight I'm here to honor and to present an award from our 32nd Red Arrow Winnebago chapter, and the scholarship goes to Emma Keel. Emma had to write an essay on patriotism. Would you please join me on the stage, Emma? Thank you.
Good evening. On November 13th, 2003, Deputy Rick Meyer was killed in an on-duty car crash responding to assist another deputy. He was just 27 years of age, had a young wife, a little son, and unbeknownst to him, his wife was pregnant with a daughter. He exemplified our serve and protect motto. I am proud and honored to present this year's recipient of the Richard A. Meyer Memorial Scholarship to Nicholas Melkor.
Good evening. My name is Pat Buck. I'm the scholarship chairman at the Neenah Elks Lodge, number 676, and a graduate of Neenah High School, class of 1971. Every fall, thousands of high school seniors across the country complete the Elks Most Valuable Student Scholarship Contest application. These are judged on the basis of academics, leadership, honors, and community service. They're judged at the local and state levels, with the highest scoring going on to national judging. This year's winner from Neenah High School will receive a one-year scholarship for $1,000. Would Caroline Boris please come up on stage?
Good evening. My name is Chaz Marginski and this is Todd Jacobson. We are senior class advisors for this year's graduating class. Tonight we are awarding this year's senior class scholarship to those that exemplified leadership, community involvement, and academic achievement. This year's senior scholarship recipients are Emma Keel,
Nathan Mulder,
Connor Navis,
Samantha Smith,
and Sophia Szymanski. Congratulations.
Good evening. My name is Sherry Bouchelle Walter, and I have the privilege of being the newly elected president of the Neenah Music Parents. Our mission is to promote and support music education at all academic levels within the Neenah Joint School District. Tonight, I am pleased to be presenting scholarship awards to 6 graduating seniors who have represented themselves in an outstanding manner throughout their music education journey. May I say our entire music department is filled with incredibly talented and dedicated students and natural leaders. Many of our students begin their musical journeys as youngsters. In our district, we have proven that we as a community value the gift and importance of music in our everyday lives. Music inspires us and allows us to take a moment to just feel. These students have shared their musical talents in the elementary school gymnasiums, the middle school auditorium, and eventually right here on this stage, along with various venues all over the state of Wisconsin and beyond. More than likely, you have seen and heard these students in the community, whether they played in the orchestra pit, at the musicals, played with Touch of Class, the marching band at homecoming and Memorial Day parades. Maybe they were a student band conductor, or they warmed our hearts at the magical dinners, or dazzled us at the finale concerts. They have represented Neenah with pride and dignity. They are each multi-talented and multi-disciplined in their chosen area of performance, and are each leaders in their own right. They have so willingly given their talents to us by performing and giving our community the chance to be inspired. The Neenah Music Parents Scholarship Committee has chosen the following individuals based on their accomplishments to each receive a scholarship in the amount of $500. 2 seniors from each of the following disciplines were chosen: band, choir, and orchestra. As I announce each recipient, I ask that you hold your applause until the opportunity comes for all 6 students to be on stage. Receiving the scholarships for band, a flautist, Jamie Binning. For band, a clarinetist, Charlotte Burton. For choir, 2 singers, Emma Keel and Joshua Miller. And for orchestra, a cellist, Jennifer Rechtenwald, and a violinist, Dana Strachan.
Good evening. My name is Pete Del Camara, and I'm with the Kimberly-Clark Corporation. Can I please have the following students join me on stage? Brett Ament, Calvin Baumgartner, Jamie Binning, Shandy Blurton, Thomas Hammeister, Jennifer Parker, Jessica Parker, Carly Rovers, and Emily Turlap. All of you are recipients of the Kimberly-Clark Bright Futures Scholarship. The Kimberly-Clark Foundation's Bright Future Scholarship Program awards 4 years college scholarships worth up to $20,000 each to graduating high school seniors. Since its inception in 1993, this program has distributed approximately $35 million in scholarships to more than 1,800 students. These scholarship recipients have distinguished themselves as academic leaders and were selected on the basis of academic record, honors, demonstrated leadership, and participation in school and community activities. On behalf of Kimberly-Clark, I want to congratulate these students and their parents on this significant accomplishment.
Good evening. My name is Wayne Winnesdorfer, and I work as Director of Rehabilitation Services for Affinity Health System. It's my pleasure to be here as a representative of the Affinity Medical Group Scholarship Committee. The scholarship this evening is for $1,500, and it's awarded through the Affinity Medical Group Endowed Fund at the St. Elizabeth Hospital Foundation. This scholarship is a competitive process, and those who apply must be the child of an Affinity Health System employee. I'd like to congratulate Alexandra Vandenberg with this scholarship. I'd like to say too that this is a really competitive process which requires scholarship, community service, a very comprehensive essay, and from my perspective what tipped the scales is Alexandra's career goal is to become a nurse practitioner. She works as a certified nursing assistant, and if you've ever worked as a nursing assistant, you've figured out where you're headed, and I think that's what Alexandra has done, so congratulations.
Alexandra, you can just stay right up here. Hello everyone, my name is Mike Huntley, and it is my pleasure to present the ThedaCare Auxiliary Healthcare Scholarship this evening. The award is given annually to one student at 5 different schools who are pursuing an education in the medical field. This year's recipient is described as a hard worker, always striving to do better and to learn more, tireless in the pursuit of excellence, and always willing to help others. She is known to always conduct herself with a positive and respectful attitude and to make sacrifices to better herself and achieve goals. She is described as having a contagious smile and polite disposition and as being a truly outstanding person. There were 3 outstanding factors that influenced our scholarship committee's decision. Her current acceptance at the School of Nursing at 3 universities, including Oshkosh, Marquette, and MSOE. Her achievement and current employment as a certified nursing assistant. And lastly, her high probability of success at achieving her BSN and her future contributions to the profession of nursing. So it is my pleasure to award the ThedaCare Auxiliary Healthcare Scholarship to Ms. Alexandra Van Horn.
Good evening. I'm Larry Sawyer, representative of the Community Foundation of Fox Valley Region. For 28 years, the Community Foundation strengthened our community for current and future generations by giving people an opportunity to make a difference in the lives of others. One way the foundation helps donors share is by managing scholarship funds for individuals, families, businesses, and organizations. Last year, 140 of these funds generated more than $930,000 in scholarships to help 273 students continue their education. Tonight, I am honored to present several awards from funds within the foundation. 2 awards of $13,600 are being given from the Ruth Williams Nebling and Richard Nebling Scholarship Fund. The Neblings lived in Neenah for many years until retiring to Watoma and Texas. Richard died in 1993 and Ruth died in 2002 at the age of 90. In Ruth's will, she requested that part of her estate be used to establish a scholarship fund within the Community Foundation to help students living in Neenah or Watoma attend college. It is my pleasure to present a $13,600 scholarship to each of these recipients, Joshua Miller and Laura Rafferty. The next award of a $500 scholarship is from the Albert H. Schultz Memorial Music Scholarship Fund. This fund was established to provide scholarships for graduates of the Neenah School District to pursue a music education major at a 4-year accredited college or university. I am pleased to present this year's scholarship to Charlotte Burton. Also awarded to Charlotte Burton is a $1,500 scholarship from the William and Carleen Zinger Music Scholarship Fund. This fund was established to provide scholarships to students who plan to pursue a degree in music education. Selection is based on a strong work ethic, participation in extracurricular activities, and musical activity participation. Congratulations, Charlotte. Final award in this series is from the Women in Science Fund. This $1,000 per year for up to 4-year scholarship is intended to help young women with a passion for science and engineering to pursue their interests at a college or university of their choice. It is my pleasure to present this Women in Science Scholarship to Sophia Smonsky.
Brandon Peterson, would you come, wait, Peaches, would you come up here? Some of you guys, I didn't know if you'd come up here with one name or the other, so. My name is Dave Funker, I'm with Matthews Tire and Auto. I'm here representing the Foundation for Wisconsin Auto and Truck Dealers Association. We're here to present Brandon with a scholarship from Matthews Tire for $3,000. And Snap-on Corporation, Snap-on Tools, is throwing in another $3,433.
Good evening. My name is Mohsen Yasavolian. I'm the service manager for Brookstrom Premier and Premier Motor Cars. I'm here on behalf of the Wisconsin Auto Dealer Association and Snap-on Tools, and on behalf of Brookstrom Motor Cars and Brookstrom Automotive. I'm here and proud to represent this automotive scholarship to Colin Johnson. Please help me congratulate Colin. Come on in, Colin. The automotive world awaits you.
Good evening. My name is Steve Ledwith, and I'm the president of the Neenah Quarterback Club. The mission of our organization is to support, subsidize, and support football at both the high school and middle school levels here in Neenah. You can also find out a lot more at neenahfootball.com. We have a rich tradition of recognizing 6 student athletes annually with a $500 scholarship. A committee which included the quarterback club, coaches, and administrators reviewed a number of very qualified applicants. The panel sought qualities which included excellence in academics, dedication to team and sport, work ethic, community involvement, and a demonstration of role model behavior both on and off the football field. I'm pleased to recognize the following individuals for their achievements, and I wouldn't be too surprised to see them playing at the collegiate level next fall. Would the following students please come forward? Mitchell Harder, Cole Jobert, Nicholas Malcor, and I'd also like to recognize Joseph Firestein, Trevor Thompson, and Christopher Van Dyke, who unfortunately cannot be with us tonight.
Hello, my name is Craig Lee, and it's our pleasure to represent the Neenah Girls Basketball Club and present this year's award. Through the efforts of volunteers who contribute to this organization with their time and financial support, Neenah Girls Basketball has reached a level where the club is positioned to offer an annual scholarship in the amount of $1,000. The goal of this scholarship is to recognize the contributions our student athletes have made not only on the basketball courts, but more importantly in the classroom, around the campus, and in our community.
My name is Chris Resch. The recipient of the scholarship has met the following criteria. She has no athletic code violations. She has achieved a cumulative GPA of 3.5 or higher. She has been a member of the girls basketball program for at least 1 season. She has demonstrated leadership in the high school as well as the community. On behalf of the Neenah Girls Basketball Club, it is our pleasure to award this year's scholarship to Riley England.
Eisen, your Winnebago County Board Supervisor from District 4. Joshua A. Miller, come on down. On behalf of the Winnebago County Board of Supervisors, I am privileged to present a $1,000 scholarship to Joshua Miller for his successful competition in writing an essay on running for county office in the county's effort to promote good citizenship and understanding of county government. Joshua, your check will be presented to you at a ceremony at a regular meeting of the county board. Please accept this award. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm Bob Townsend, president of the Neenah Education Association. Ben Matthews, if you would come on down, please. Every year, the Neenah Education Association gives a $1,000 scholarship to the son or daughter of a deserving Neenah teacher from somewhere in the district, and Ben is this year's recipient. So.
Good evening. My name is Cheryl Fowler from the Oshkosh Area Community Foundation. I am the scholarship coordinator at the Oshkosh Area Community Foundation, and each year we award multiple scholarships to 9 different high schools of Winnebago County. This year we are awarding 6 scholarships to the Neenah High School graduating seniors. Our first scholarship is the Mr. and Mrs. Morris Dalton Scholarship. Mr. and Mrs. Morris owned a grocery store in Neenah. In memory of her parents, Irma Barnett established an endowed scholarship fund that would provide scholarships to students for many years to come. The recipients of this scholarship must possess outstanding qualities of character, leadership, and scholastic abilities and community involvement. This scholarship is for $1,000 and is renewable for an additional 3 years for a total of $4,000. The recipients of the 2014 Mr. and Mrs. Morris Dalton Scholarship are Elijah Hugg and Thomas Haymeister. Scholarship. The Mary E. Forbes Scholarship was established in 1960. Students receiving the Mary E. Forbes Scholarship must attend a 4-year college or university and must be planning to pursue a career in nursing. This scholarship is a renewable scholarship assisting the recipient in pursuing their nursing degree for 4 years. I am pleased to announce the recipients of the Mary E. Forbes Scholarship is Kirsten Franklin. Scholarship is awarded to students who wish to pursue a career in nursing. Marie was a nurse who loved helping people, and in her will, she established an endowment fund that will provide scholarships to graduating high school seniors from Winnebago County. This fund has awarded over $40,000 in scholarships since 1993. This scholarship is for $1,000 and is renewable for an additional 3 years for a total award of $4,000. I am proud to announce this year's recipient of the Marie Lennox Scholarship to Alexander Vandenberg. The Elizabeth Rasmussen Scholarship. Elizabeth Rasmussen taught at Hoover Elementary School in Neenah. Before her death in 2009, in her estate plans, Elizabeth set up a scholarship endowment to benefit high school graduates from Winnebago County who are pursuing a 2 or 4 year degree at a post-secondary school. The recipients of the 2014 Elizabeth Rasmussen Scholarship are Jenna Butts and Claire LaVue.
I know it's been a long evening, but I'm glad to be here anyway, in uniform, and to represent the Air Force and the ROTC program in extending a Air Force ROTC scholarship to my granddaughter, coincidentally. So I'd like you to understand something about how the selection process is. It's a very lengthy, 9,000 people apply, and only a few hundred are accepted every year. It's a scholarship that can go to any university in the country. It's up to the individual to choose where they go. And in my granddaughter's defense, she didn't choose to go to Purdue, which is where I'm going to, where her mother went. But at least she had a chance, and she's going to go to a good school, and she's going to become a good nurse and a flight nurse to boot. The ROTC scholarship covers all your tuition costs, books, and fees, and it does include a stipend for you to have as incidental expenses of up to $300 to $500 a month, which you can have to spend on your own. It's tax-free. It's a gift from the government, which they will extract back from you eventually. The value of the scholarship could be as much as $100,000, so it's nothing to sniff at. It's a very good deal for those that are interested and wish to apply. And on behalf of General Thomas, who is commander of the, well, it's a rather lengthy term, I'll have to read it, United States Air Force Gene M. Holmes Center for Officer Accessions and Citizen Development, I'd like to extend my congratulations to my granddaughter, Kirsten Franklin. I'll give you that.
I have the distinct honor of being the last non-Neenah High School staff member to be presenting this evening. Good evening, my name is David Jensen. I'm a retired Lieutenant Colonel from the United States Air Force, and I'm a 1987 graduate of the United States Air Force Academy. It is my distinct pleasure this evening to represent the United States Air Force and the Director of Admissions of the United States Air Force Academy, Colonel Carolyn Benishek to present Emma Maureen Keel with an Air Force Academy appointment. Emma, would you please come to the stage? This appointment is not a scholarship. This appointment is equivalent to being offered a four-year scholarship to a top-tier university. The value is $45,000 per year for 4 years, for a total of $180,000 for the education expenses alone. The United States Air Force Academy consistently ranks in the top 20 schools nationally among rankings from U.S. News, Princeton Review, Forbes, and other journals. Appointments to military service academies are highly competitive. Emma competed with more than 9,000 other interested students for admission to the Air Force Academy and is one of approximately 1,200 to receive this offer. Emma will join a select group of students that will train to be future leaders of your Air Force. During the 4 years at the Air Force Academy, Emma will have the opportunity to participate in many leadership development programs to include flying aircraft, free fall parachuting, you ready for that one? Probably the biggest thrill of my life, other than getting married and having 4 children. Participating in various military training programs, as well as foreign exchange programs around the world. She's going to pursue a major of her choice. She will be a cadet. She will be assigned to the job of the Air Force Academy cadet, a full-time student, and the Air Force will provide complete tuition, fees, room, board, medical, dental, and a monthly stipend of basic pay. I'm sorry, Mr. and Mrs. Keel, you won't be able to claim Emma on your taxes after this year. Bummer. When Emma graduates from the Air Force Academy, she will have earned a Bachelor of Science degree and will be commissioned as second lieutenant in the United States Air Force. Approximately half of each graduating class goes on to pilot training, and others will have the opportunity to earn advanced degrees. All graduates eventually begin working in one of 38 officer career fields in the world's premier air, space, and cyber force. Our Air Force has never lost, and we never plan on it. I am extremely proud of Emma and that she has chosen this path to follow. It is a great honor for me to take and make this presentation and to recognize the years of hard work that have brought her to this point. Congratulations, Emma. There's one more tradition that I'm veering off of the script. When you're commissioned a lieutenant in the Air Force 4 years from now, the first person that you salute receives a silver dollar. I suggest it would be Senior Master Sergeant Keel. I went out and I bought a silver dollar for you. It's a 1922 Morgan Peace Dollar. Remember, it is for peace. We don't want to go to war, but we prepare for it. Congratulations.
Got a purse? If Anna Dronick can please come to the stage. I am pleased to present the Sarah Marie Gazin Nursing Scholarship. Sarah Marie was a student at Tuller, Shattuck Junior High, and Neenah High School. Sarah died in 1988 after a courageous battle with cancer. In loving memory to their daughter, Mr. and Mrs. Marvin Gazin have established a scholarship in Sarah's name. This scholarship is designated to a graduating senior pursuing a degree in nursing. This year's recipient is Anna Dronick. If Alyssa Harwood could come up as well. Alicia, sorry.
Al and Arlene Gorlitz both dedicated their lives to teaching. Al taught elementary school and was an elementary school principal and the founder of a program for 16 to 21-year-old mentally disabled students. Arlene taught in a grade school before becoming a special education teacher. Together, they both gave nearly 60 years of teaching to the students of the Neenah Joint School District. Their hearts were dedicated to those less fortunate. This scholarship is dedicated to future teachers of special education. It is my pleasure to recognize Alicia Hartwood as the recipient of the Albert J. and Arlene M. Gorlitz Scholarship.
Good evening again, and I'm still John Yoke. I have the honor to do 2 additional scholarships. The first scholarship award that I will present right now will be the Neenah Community Scholarship Award. This program provides renewable 4-year scholarships to students with financial need who have been outstanding in the following 3 areas: academic performance, personal character, and service to their school and their community. I am pleased to present to you the 2014 Neenah Community Scholarship recipients. I ask that you please hold your applause until all 6 students are announced. Haley Branchford, Trevor Nelson, Biak Parr, Isaac Quella, Ashley Vieser, and Claire Valou. Please join me in congratulating these 6 students. The second scholarship that I have the privilege to present is the Nick Dorr Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was established to encourage students to go on to higher education. The scholarship is named after a dedicated, loyal, hardworking, and passionate Neenah Rocket fan and Booster Club member named Nick Dorr. I had the pleasure to first meet Nick back in the mid-1990s. And I can honestly tell you, there are very few people I enjoy talking Neenah Rocket athletics with more than Nick. Nick Dorr bled, Neenah Rocket red. The criteria for this scholarship are 4 factors that Nick would have appreciated. Students needed to meet a minimum grade point average, documented community service, financial need, and have a co-curricular history with no code violations. Please join me in congratulating the recipient of the 2nd annual Nick Dorr Memorial Scholarship, Marissa Porn.
Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was established to encourage students to study in the field of education. It is targeted to students who, during their high school careers, have demonstrated responsibility, integrity, and concern for others, qualities James constantly embodied during his 33 years as a teacher at Wilson School. Tonight, I am honored to present this scholarship to someone who also has those same qualities. Alicia Hug, would you please join me on stage? Price Memorial Scholarship is presented annually through the generosity of Mrs. Agnes Price in memory of her deceased husband, William. William Price was a wonderful, caring, dedicated man who truly recognized the value of education. While he was living, he discussed many times with his wife the possibility of creating a scholarship to help deserving Neenah High School students further their education. This year's recipients are Brett Ament, Riley England, Evan Hurdle, Ryan McGillivray, Grayson Miller, Emily Turlett, Carly Weiler. Would all these recipients please come forward?
Good evening, my name is Chad Buwelt and I'm an associate principal here at Neenah High School. Tonight I'm honored to present the 14th annual Frank X Scholarship. This scholarship is made possible through the generosity of a donor who wishes to remain anonymous. This donor wrote, quote, "I have served as a school board member from September 1950 to July 1972. I've continued to be an enthusiastic supporter of public education through my work on various committees. I recognize the importance of quality K-12 education and therefore wish to establish a scholarship fund with the Neenah Joint School District," end quote. One renewable scholarship is awarded to a student who is planning to attend a technical college, and an additional renewable scholarship is awarded to a student planning to attend a 4-year college. The 2014 recipients of the Frank X Scholarship are Calvin Baumgartner and Colin Gallagher. Would you please join me on stage? Pleased to present the Hurling Clark Law Firm Scholarship. Hurling Clark Law Firm is pleased to present Alexandra Zipke with this scholarship for her community service to the Fox Valley. Alexandra will be attending the University of Wisconsin-Eau Claire. Alexandra, please join me on stage.
Good evening, my name is John Fleming, Associate Principal at Neenah High School. I have 2 scholarships I'll be presenting tonight. The first one is the Pace Center's Running Club Scholarship. The Pace Centers of the Fox Cities is a nonprofit club made up of active individuals and families with a common interest of friendship, exercise, and better health. Their mission is to enhance enjoyment of running, walking, and sound sports for all people throughout the Fox Valley. At this time, Jessica Parker, please join me on stage. The second scholarship we'll be presenting now is the Albert Mary Rhodes Museum and Charitable Foundation Incorporated Scholarship. This scholarship was established by Charles and Lorinda Sanford to honor the memory of Mrs. Sanford's parents. As ministers, world travelers, and scholars, the Sanfords sought to create a foundation that would respond to changing community needs as a catalyst and participant in initiatives that provide real and permanent enrichment to the lives of citizens of East Central Wisconsin. We have 33 scholarship winners, so as you've been well trained, please hold your applause until we finish. Will the following students please join us on stage? Hunter Alderton, Brett Ament, Abigail Argo, Jamie Binney, Charlotte Burton, Kelly Casey, Kristen Franklin, Hannah Kavronsky, Jonathan Glasgow, Abigail Gross, Thomas Haymeister, Alicia Harwood, Evan Hurdle, Alicia Hug, Cole Chaubert, Matthew Keller, Colin Nelson, Benjamin Matthews, Nathan Mulder, Trevor Nelson, Allison Hoskin, Bailey Parrish, Jennifer Parker, Leah Paris, Larissa Horn, Laura Rafferty, Carly Robers, Dana Strachan, Sophia Szymanski, Emily Turla, Zachary Weber, Carly Weiler, and Claire Young-Moxon. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Bill Richardson. I'm one of the associate principals here at Neenah High School. I'm pleased to present the Theda Clark Smith Family Foundation Scholarship. The scholarship is made available through the generosity of the Theda Clark Smith family. The interest earned from the scholarship fund is helping the graduating students attend private colleges and universities. At this time, I'd ask the following students to join me on stage: Cole Jobert, Benjamin Matthews, Bryce Pearson, Gregory Rudd, Ryan Thomas. The Ann Beester Memorial Scholarship was established to encourage students to enter the nursing profession, and as a thank you for the wonderful cares the nurses provided for Ann over her 2-year fight with cancer. Ann taught home economics and health in Neenah middle schools for over 27 years. I had the privilege to work with Ann while she was at Shattuck. Ann's drive and motivation inspired both students and teachers she worked with to have a positive attitude towards education. Tonight we honor Alexandria Vandenberg as the recipient for this award. Alexandria, please come forward. Ann Martin Memorial Scholarship is established by her family to recognize one deserving senior student from Neenah High School. Ann was a longtime employee of the Neenah Joint School District and loved helping students. It's my pleasure to award the Ann Martin Memorial Scholarship to Isaac Stitt.
Hi, my name is Nate Werner. I'm the activities director and the caboose of this train tonight. It is my great pleasure. Thank you. It is my great pleasure to be able to present the 2014 Athletic Awards on behalf of the Neenah High School coaching staff and the activities department. I must say that being a first year in my role, I couldn't have dreamed of being able to work with such a great senior class. Because of the number of awards I will be presenting, I would like to ask each winner to remain on stage until all the awards have been handed out. First award is the WIAA Scholar Athletes Award. Our state athletic association, the WIAA, recognizes academic and athletic excellence and service to school and community with the WIAA Scholar Athlete Award. Every year since 1984, each of the WIAA member schools have been invited to nominate one boy and one girl who excel in the classroom and in athletics. This year's recipients for the WIAA Scholar Athlete Award are Mr. Luke Nellison and Miss Emily Turlap. The next award is the Jerry Golnick Award. This award was created in memory of former Neenah High School student Jerry Golnick. The recipient of this award is a male athlete who demonstrates a love for being a Neenah Rocket, coupled with initiative, dedication, and enthusiasm in whatever he does. This year's recipient certainly fits that criteria. The 2014 Jerry Golnick Award recipient is Mr. Ryan Thomas. The next award is the Connie Lambert Jan Weishart Memorial Trophy. This award was created in memory of former Neenah High School wellness teachers Connie Lambert and Jan Weishart. The recipient of this award is a female student who excels in both academics and athletics. She must letter in at least 2 sports and have a strong leadership characteristics in both the classroom and on the field of play. She must also be a person who the underclassmen look up to. The 2014 Connie Lambert Jan Weishart recipient is Miss Jennifer Parker. Our next award is the Marlon Batterman Memorial Trophy. This award was created in memory of former Neenah High School football coach and booster Marlon Batterman. The recipient of this award is a male student who excels in both academics and athletics. Like the Connie Lambert Jan Weishart Award, this recipient must letter in at least 2 sports and have strong leadership characteristics both in the classroom and on the field of play. He must also be a person who the underclassmen look up to. The 2014 Marlin Batterman recipient is Mr. Kelvin Baumgartner. Our next awards are for the male and female athlete of the year. This award is presented to the outstanding male and female athlete who exhibit athletic ability, dedication, character, sportsmanship, leadership, and has had success in a number of different sports at Neenah High School. The 2014 Female Athlete of the Year is Miss Jessica Parker. And the 2014 Male Athlete of the Year is Mr. Adam Pullman. The next award is the Kim Dodge Spirit Award. This award was created in memory of former Neenah High School student Kim Dodge. The recipient of this award is a female athlete who demonstrates a love of being a Neenah Rocket student athlete, coupled with initiative, dedication, and enthusiasm in whatever she does. This year we have 2 recipients of the Kim Dodge Award, and those recipients are Miss Carly Ramage and Miss Lauren Werner. The next award is the Mel Northway Award. This award is named after our former Neenah High School AD, Mr. Mel Northway. This award is given to both the male and female student athlete who are hardworking seniors in good academic standing who represent the team above themselves concept. These student athletes demonstrate a high regard for moral behavior, coupled with leadership, loyalty, perseverance, good sportsmanship, and have honored the Neenah Joint School District Code of Conduct. The 2014 Mel Northway recipients are Miss Riley England and Mr. Isaac Quella. Finally, we have our senior three-sport WIAA athletes. Each year, Neenah High School recognizes student athletes who have lettered in 3 WIAA-sponsored sports during their senior year. The three-sport athlete is certainly becoming a rare breed in this day and age of sports specialization. This year, we have only 1 student athlete who has lettered in 3 sports during his senior year. He lettered in cross-country, swimming, and track and field. That young man is Mr. Jacob Rebecki. Finally, I'd like to also give a special recognition to one of this year's foreign exchange students. This young man participated in 3 sports this year: soccer, hockey, and tennis. In speaking to several Neenah High School historians, they all believe that this would be the first time that we have ever had a 3-sport athlete who is also a foreign exchange student. Therefore, I'd also like to recognize Mr. Cesar Garcia. Just have one more round of applause for these fantastic senior athletes. Thank you.
All right. so if Mr. Warner is the caboose, I'm not exactly sure, but I'm sure you guys can figure out what I am or come up with some creative things for what I am. I promise this is it. A time-honored tradition in Neenah for as long as people have told me it has been for the senior class to vote for their commencement speakers. They vote for one male student and one female student who will have about a week and a half to put together a commencement speech. So I thought you were about ready to coast, but I guess not. So for our two students who earned this distinct honor this year, if they could come up and be recognized. Our two students are Nicole Hurley and Nathan Cho. Please come on up. One more round of applause. This does officially wrap up our amazing awards presentation. I know many of you have been sitting for a very long time. I just want to leave you with a couple of thoughts real quick. We talk a lot about Neenah with pride, and the first day that we had our seniors down here, many of whom I didn't know very well, we talked about leaving a legacy. A number of the stories you heard tonight of people who donated for these scholarships or created these scholarships were people who had a sense of pride. This senior class has done amazing things, I'm sure for the last 4 years, but I've been able to witness the last 9 months. You've left a legacy, and I hope parents or students, many of you consider someday either contributing to one of these scholarships, so the gift that you were given, you can carry on for someone else, or parents, if you're like, wow, that's pretty amazing. If you want to learn more about that, Mr. John Yoke, who presented a few awards and works at our downtown central office, can connect you with more information. And for parents and students, if you want a completed program, those will be found in our foyer. I will leave you with this. It's much more fun to give away other people's money than it is to give away detentions. I learned that tonight. And I hope all of you drive home safely. Thank you for bearing with us and have a great evening.